Hello, welcome to the video. Today I want to talk about anxiety and give you some thoughts and ideas on how you can turn your anxiety into motivation. So when you think about anxiety, it really comes about when you're trying to control an outcome. And it's that inability to be able to control the outcome that makes you worry about the future. So you might be worried about something not turning out properly because you can't control what happens, or something might happen in your life now and it leaves you feeling really uncertain and unsure because you don't have any, like that event shows you that you don't have any control over your future, and that can be scary, which is fine, and it's normal to feel anxious sometimes. And it's okay to sit there for a while, but you can't sit there forever and let it affect your current life. So anxiety is really when you're trying to control the outcome, you can't control it, and you're focusing on that future moment all the time, and it's making you worry now. And it's a problem when that affects your everyday life and your ability to go about your normal life and enjoy your daily life properly in the moment now, because then you're living for the future and living in the future even though you should be living right now. So when you think about control, you can't actually control anything. The only thing you can control is the action that you're taking right now. So every time you start to feel anxious, it's really important that you accept it, but then you need to bring your focus back from the future to the present moment and to the actions that you're taking right now, because that's the only thing that you can control. Some would say that you can control your thoughts, but I don't think this is true, because think about all the times you get a negative thought that pops up into your head. You don't want it there, it's just there, and usually those thoughts are the ones that are making you feel anxious or feeling a certain way that doesn't help you towards or help you act towards your goal. So you can't really control your thoughts, but you can control your actions despite your thoughts and despite your feelings, and you can also control where your focus is. So that's really important. Even if you're feeling anxious, even if you have these negative thoughts popping into your head, you can still choose to focus on your actions and focus on more positive thoughts that are going to serve your goals or help you do what you need to do to achieve your goals. So that's anxiety and being anxious. Another thing that I find really helps is recognizing it as a feeling rather than a state of being. When you say I'm anxious, like that's fact, and it's like it's identity and it's who you are. Whereas if you say I feel anxious, it's a feeling, and you separate yourself from that feeling, and it gives you more power to be able to change that feeling. So that's another thing that helps me as well. Now, when it comes to turning your anxiety into motivation, it really comes down to your focus and your actions. So a lot of you will say, I don't know how to be motivated to change my focus, or I don't know how to, when I'm so anxious, I'm not motivated, or I don't feel like taking action, like I can't. And here are some things I use, two things in particular that I use that really help with this. So the first thing is that you need to change your state. When you're just sitting down in a pit of anxiety, or even like just when you're sitting down for a long time on the couch, and you're kind of bored, feeling lazy or lethargic, and you don't feel like doing anything because you're just in that relaxed or even anxious state. And what's really important is to change that, and change it dramatically. So get up, jump around, do some push-ups, do some squats, go for a walk, go for a run. Do anything that you can do to move and change that state, because as soon as you do, you're going to give yourself a boost of energy that is going to help you then get motivated to act. That's really important. So every time, think about going to the movies and you're sitting there, you get comfortable, and you might not even feel anxious, but just that comfort and sitting down in that same relaxed state, you don't really feel like going out and doing work or doing things that will help you get to your goal. So It's really important to be able to just go like that and jump up, change your state. Don't even like think about it, just get up and go, do something. The next thing that I find really important for getting motivated is having a plan and having goals. So you think about the start of the year when you set goals for the year and you have a little plan to get to those goals. It might be, okay, I'm going to lose this much weight, I'm going to join this gym and start going to the gym, and that's your plan to get to your goal. And it's exciting, it's new, it's fresh, it's there, and it seems achievable because all you need to do is go to the gym. And because you've just set that goal, you've got that motivation, right? So once the new year is done and then you get into regular life again and you get into the year, you lose that motivation because that goal isn't fresh anymore and it's not exciting and you realize it's hard. So what you need to do is you need to every week set a goal for the week, and that goal should lead to your long-term goal, whatever that is. So you have a big outcome goal and then you break that down into little action tasks that you need to accomplish every week. And then that goal for the week you can break down into daily tasks that you need to accomplish for the day. And when you have that plan in front of you of what you need to do, it's going to be so much easier when you jump up, change your state, and then when you're looking for what you need to do, it's right in front of you. You don't have to think, okay, what do I need to do now? Or what can I do to help me get to my goals? It's just there. Okay, change your state, do this. And by taking that action, by going to bed every night feeling accomplished because you've done everything in your plan or on your to-do list, that is going to help drive more motivation, because action and results end up keeping you motivated. And you can't get results if you're not taking any action. And so a good way to help keep you motivated is to keep taking action, keep getting results. Even if the result is not actually the big outcome goal or what you actually want, if it's as simple as ticking off your to-do list every day, that is an accomplishment, because at the end of the day, that consistency doing that every day is going to help you get to your goal. So recognize that and use that to keep you motivated. And then every week, reassess your goal, reassess where you're at, make a new goal for the week, make a new plan for every day, and have that there in front of you so that when you're feeling anxious, all you need to do is change your focus, bring your attention back to the present moment, focus on now and what you need to do right now, what you can control right now, because if you can't control something like that makes you feel anxious, you can control what you do right now that is going to help you feel less anxious immediately. And then taking action is also going to really help. By doing something, it's going to distract you from those thoughts about the future and that worry and anxiety about the future. So when those thoughts start coming back into your head like, oh, I can't do this, I'm worried, and what if this doesn't work out? You need to bring your focus back to what you need to do, that plan in front of you, and just focus on ticking that off. So that is how I turn my anxiety into motivation, and I hope it helps you. If you need any support at all or advice on this stuff, I'd be happy to help where I can. I'm not an expert, but these are just things that I have used with my coaching clients that have helped them and they help me. And so yeah, I wanted to share that today because I know there's a lot of anxiety about at the moment, a lot of uncertainty, but certainty is an illusion anyway, so is control. So you can only control your actions and your focus. Nothing is ever certain, so that's why it's really important that you're not living in the future, you're not living in the past, you're living in the present moment and actually making every second count no matter what your external circumstances are. So hope this helps, and I will see you in the next video.